Good evening, ladies and Jews.
Here we are at the American Comedy Awards.
The award show that asks the burning question, why?
The American Comedy Awards span a 15-year history of fun and laughter among some of our most beloved comedians.
This is the first opportunity that comedians themselves have had to vote on whom they think is funny.
Over the years, the biggest names in comedy have come together to praise, honor, and award those special and talented people who live to make us laugh.
I left my keys in my car and I had to break the windshield, get my wife out.
So sit back, put your feet up, and get ready to enjoy a trip down memory lane featuring the biggest stars in comedy.
And you know, it's times like these when I realize what a strange way to make a living I've chosen.
As we bring you the highlights from 15 years of the best of the American Comedy Awards.
So this is my first year at the Comedy Awards, and it's really exciting to be here. I look out in the audience and see legendary comedians, Jonathan Winters, Milton Berle, Don Rickles, and actually, I'm just assuming they're all here. I can't really see anything. I think because of the kick off Don's head.
This is a prestigious award. You know, I was saying to my limo driver coming over, I'm up for an American Comedy Award. He said, I have one.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 7th Annual American Comedy Awards. And here to present our first award is a man that
Wait a minute. That's it?
What?
We introduce one guy and then we get off?
Yeah, we can go home early. This is a guy who is a comedian.
Jerry, what about the banter?
No banter. This is a comedian and a legend.
Excuse me. I was told that there would be banter. This is an Oscar de la banter dress.
It's because of jokes like that there's no banter.
And the winner is...
The winner is...
Show me the money.
We all talk about a little money. Perhaps a car.
The winner is...
It's Carl Reiner!
Oh, my God. Bette Midler.
Betty White. Tarzan.
George Wallace!
Jamie Lee Curtis.
When I think of Carl Reiner, two words come to my mind. Carl and Reiner. Although he is no longer young, he has a young outlook and a young mind. He does, however, have an old weenie.
Robin, I'm here to present you with the award for the funniest stand-up comic.
No.
Yeah, serious? Sit down, make a little speech, maybe borrow a page from Sally Fields.
Oh. I know you love me. This is appalling. Who do I thank?
Nobody, it's mine!
No, I thank you all. This is so wonderful.
You must have a very special place reserved for this.
I have a very special place for this.
Thank you very much. Tonight's honoree is a great cat named Billy Crystal.
Billy Crystal, Lifetime Achievement Award. For what? You win an award every year. Billy Crystal get every award, every year. Every year. Ladies and gentlemen, best comic, Billy Crystal. Shortest comic, Billy Crystal. Jewish comic, Billy Crystal. Every year is Billy Crystal. And Whoopi always give it to you. You and Whoopi got this thing, I don't know what it is.
I've been in this business for 43 years. I do one comedy, and I get an award. What's so tough about that, you know?
Billy Crystal, you are out.
Oh, boy.
Jack, where are you? You are the strangest man I've ever met in my life.
Well, let's tell the truth, huh? The truth is, ladies and Jews, you know the truth. The truth is, I don't know if he deserves this, do you? A lot of people don't agree with this. I'd like to cut right now. Cut outside and see the demonstration against Carl Reiner. Go, cut out. Where's the tape? Where, Ron? Where is it? Look. Wait a minute. Hold it, hold it. And now, tonight, here, in this stupid place, I'm gonna reveal I am really a Gentile born in Waco, Texas. This is not my nose. Look carefully. Watch me. This is 25 years I'm wearing this nose. I've put up with this. And now, damn it, I can talk the way I always talk when I lived in Waco. I don't have to do that Jew talk no more. I love you. That's the best. It was worth it.
Thank you. If I can stand, you can stand. It's a great honor to get this award. And I'd like to thank the directors and the writers and the producers for helping me through the years. I'd like to thank them, but they're all gone. But I'm still here, I think. I've been in show business for 85 years. It's been a very exciting life. And I expect the second half to be just as exciting. Thank you very much.
I hope that I represent America well, winning the Funniest Supporting Male Comedian Award. I hope I represent us well next month in Puerto Rico at the Funniest Supporting Male in the Universe pageant. I know what you're thinking. The Argentinians will be tough. They're always tough. And I hear there's a Moroccan who does a brilliant Jack Nicholson. You have to see it to believe it.
The winner is Ellen DeGeneres.
I was in the bathroom. I won this? Wow. I made a list because I have so many people to thank, and to get to host the Emmys was such a huge opportunity. I mean, for somebody to, is that what I won for? Is that what I'm here? I have no idea. Someone just said run. All right, I'm serious, and you're looking at me like I'm not.
I am so honored to have this. I have a lot of awards, and I appreciate them all, but this one is real, and I thank you.
And I can't think of a greater honor than having a group of your fellow comedians get together to let you know you are someone special. I want to thank all of you, old friends, new friends, and especially the brilliant new comedy talents who keep America laughing. You've made me very happy.
Coming up.
Haha, this is Ernestine, your email female.
First time live on stage, the dancing baby.
I suppose you think that's funny.
When we return to the best of the American Comedy Awards.
A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Are you watching this crap on television? No, I mean the American Comedy Awards. I can't believe they pulled this on us again. Not even a single nomination.
Ah, shut the hell up.
I think this is the greatest awards show in the history of Hollywood.
Hey, Kenny, we lost the signal again. Fix the TV. Oh my God, the American Comedy Awards killed Kenny. You bastard!
You know, my only regret is that I didn't have to sleep around much to win this award.
I'd like to thank also everybody who voted for me, and for those who didn't vote for me, may you rot in hell.
Here to explain briefly the very important rules of the American Comedy Awards and the process through which the nominees are selected, my idol, Professor Irwin Corey, ladies and gentlemen.
However,
to content ourselves with possibilities, that we allure to something which might accept our responsibilities, we no longer are, at least, components upon which our attitude must supply. You say, what is he talking about? Can he bring about the fact that the joy of living is not only based on the fact that beautiful things, as we always say, beauty is in the behind of the beholder? And you ask, can I explain that? Why, yes, that is a pronoun used sometimes instead of this. Now, if you don't know what this is, that ain't gonna mean nothing to you. So, therefore, remember, wherever you go, there you are.
And the favorite is... Oh my God, Rosie O'Donnell on the Rosie O'Donnell Show.
It's a very big honor for me. Lucy and Ethel, Mary and Rhoda, Laverne and Shirley, Roseanne and Jackie, all the women who made me laugh growing up. Carol Burnett, Barbara Streisand, Bette Midler, Jean Stapleton, Betty White, the list goes on and on. This is all for you. And to any little kid who's out there watching, you gotta believe it to live it. So believe your dreams, because they come true. Mine sure did. Thank you very much.
Yes, indeed. Time to get the American Comedy Awards online. That virtual reality award show. You know, almost like a real one. Okay, come on, partner, boot up. 1 megabyte, 2 megabytes. Bingo, I'm in. A gracious good evening. Have I reached the party with whom I am interfacing? Mr. Bill Gates? Mr. Microsoft? I don't know about you, Mr. Gates, but if I were a man, I'd hate to be known as that. May I be so bold as to move you from floppy to hard drive? Doesn't that feel better? This is Ernestine, your email female. Better known in cyberspace as techno-nymph. Eat a mouse. I'm having such a good time on my keyboards. CD-ROM, this is online, and this is heart and soul.
Well, I'll tell you, being here tonight was like a comeback for me in show business. I was in show business years ago and I quit, you know. And to give you an idea how well I was doing at the time I quit, I was the only one who knew I quit. You know, sometimes I think back of all the women I had to sleep with to get where I got, you know what I mean?
First time live on stage, the dancing baby.
Just don't get all carried away. Did you hear the one about the 2 women who was walking down the street? One turned to the other one and said, I smell hair burning. The other one said, maybe we're walking too fast.
In New York, a hooker walked up to me. She said, I'll do anything you want for $50. I said, paint my house.
Several years ago, George Carlin taught us the 7 dirty words you can't say on television.
Now, things have changed since then. Now, not only can you say all of the words, you can do half of them, thanks to cable. And so we would like to take full advantage of this unique opportunity to present the punchlines to jokes that the narrow-minded censors of the past wouldn't let us tell.
Wrecked him, damn near killed him.
You ever try banging a nail into a wall with a fish
Watch for Snatch, opening wide this weekend.
Just wait till I put in the batteries, honey.
The winner is?
The great Betty White.
Oh, come on, guys. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I was going to stand up here and be smartass. And how do you do that after that? You can't. I just want to say a deep, heartfelt thank you to everybody in this room, and also the amazement I feel that between George Slaughter and David E. Kelley, that I'm still working at all. I mean, if David E. Kelley wrote me one more thing, my career would be over, you know. I've learned words that I didn't ever know before. You've given me a night to remember. Thank you.
I want to thank Paramount for making this paramount.
I don't want to miss anyone here, so let me think for a second.
I'd like to. I may not.
I really don't deserve it, but I have no intention of giving it back.
Would like to thank my wife, because she's got a nice, sweet little ass. Thank you.
Coming up.
I'm in awe of all you wonderful and talented and funny people.
I thank you, and I hope I'll be around to give you a laugh sometime in the future.
When we return to the best of the American Comedy Awards.
Good evening. I am here to present this year's Lifetime Achievement Award. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jerry Lewis.
Thank you very much. You just made it all worthwhile. I just wish that old Red Eyes would be here tonight with me. He was my hero. He was my brother, my father, my friend. I looked up at him because all the broads loved him. Meanwhile, he watched television, I was knocking them all off. I thank you, and I hope I'll be around to give you a laugh sometime in the future. Good night. Thank you.
Getting a tribute from the American Comedy Awards is like getting a letter from the IRS. You're afraid to open it because you don't know what horrible things they've dug up about you, and you don't know how much you're going to have to pay to get out of it. That's why I've come here, Steve, to hold your hand. Except I can't reach that far. That's a problem. Steve is the closest thing to a Renaissance man. Working with Steve is, well, it's what I could only imagine it was like dancing with Fred Astaire. He had a firm, but not that firm grip. When he dipped me, I felt safe in his arms. He never stepped on my toes. Well, a couple of times. Steve Martin, writer, director, actor, comic. He's extremely well endowed. And that is definitely a gift.
When I was told I had won this award, I spent the next 3 weeks trying to, well, care. At first, I didn't really understand what the award was, the Career Achievement Award. So I called the producer, George Slaughter, and I said, what exactly is the Career Achievement Award? And he said, let's put it this way, without it, we have a short show. But we're here tonight because of a common love, me. Tonight, I cannot accept this award without thanking a few very important people. First, my skilled and loyal agents, Firsten Wanten and Fen Huesles. My managers, Fun Huehuev and Phil Farr. But most of all, my wife, Felden Fenton Wenten. Thank you very much.
You know, for some, it's like a dream come true. But as you know, for me, it's been
more like a recurring nightmare. But this year, the producers promised that my participation would be short and dignified. So now I want to introduce But they promised! I don't know, maybe if we ignore him, he'll just go away. As I was saying, to all of you who have been nominated tonight, we applaud you. And to some of the funniest performances and performers of the year, we offer our salute. I suppose you think that's funny. Listen.
I am very pleased to be here tonight to present the Creative Achievement Award. Tonight's recipient, Barry Levinson. Whereas he demands to be called, "Oh, great white Jewish one." Barry, you can't just come here tonight in a tuxedo and hang around and sit down there and expect to get this little badoobie. Say, "I want the comedy award." Say, "I want the roast beef sandwich." Try that.
I want the roast beef sandwich.
Good. Now say, "I want the comedy award." I want it. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna take it with me. I love these things.
Friday night at the Friars Club, they had a dinner celebrating the 80th birthday of a man we can all learn something from.
Happy birthday to Red Buttons. Red Buttons.
I was really nervous, when they asked me to appear this evening because, well, actually, I'm in awe of all you wonderful and talented and funny people. But they said, hey, don't worry about it. Don't try to be funny. Just be yourself. And wear something classy and not trashy. Wear flats and try to smile a lot and relax.
Debbie Reynolds has been like a mother to me. I feel like I've known her all my life. So it is with great pride, and it is my honor to present to a woman who has come through it all, and as you can see, not only is still standing, but acting, dancing, singing, and giving me makeup and fashion tips for all she's worth. So in the words of my ex-husband, Paul Simon, here's to you, Mrs. Henderson.
I really am overwhelmed, and I'm delighted to receive this Lifetime Achievement Award. I'm just glad I lived long enough to accept it. If by my coming here just gets one more person to my hotel in Vegas, I'll be very grateful. Drop by anytime. Thank you.
Coming up, when we return to the best of the American Comedy Awards.
Oh, boy, look, there's a mob scene here. We're pushing people away.
Take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, no look at comedy today would be complete without a few words from Jack Lemmon. I was Mr. Lemmon's student, and I've idolized him ever since I was a young whippersnapper. Of course, his whipper doesn't work as well as it used to, and some of the spring has gone out of my snapper. But here he is, that grand old man of comedy, Jack Lemmon.
Tonight, the American Academy Awards pays tribute to Blake Edwards. Blake Edwards is a phenomenon of our times whose films have grossed over $500 million. So just how crazy is he?
He has given us hours of enjoyment. Blake is a shy, soft-spoken gentleman whom I love very much, and who did not want to wear a tuxedo tonight or make a speech.
So here then is the second annual Lifetime Creative Achievement Award, presented in a manner befitting the true Blake Edwards style.
I'm here to announce the Lifetime I'm here to announce the Lifetime Achievement Award. Male. I thought I was here to receive an award for the handsomest man in comedy. That's so silly.
A lot of people complain about political correctness, but I think it's been a good thing. We've all learned to respect and protect each other's feelings, except in the field of sports and one group, Native Americans. Professional sports is still getting away with all those terrible, put-down names of the only people who legitimately belong in this country. Listen to these names: the Kansas City Chiefs, the Atlanta Braves, the Cleveland Indians, and the worst one, the Washington Redskins. I mean, Redskin is not a nice thing to call somebody. And the team owners say that those names are just a sign of respect. Okay. Well, let me see what other groups we can respect in the same way. How about the New Jersey Jews? The Milwaukee Mix? The Boston Beaners? Or the Little Rock Rednecks?
Coming up.
You got a little lean to your house, I could actually straighten it out for you. You know what I mean?
When we return to the best of the American Comedy Awards.
You folks at home can also find fame and fortune in the field of comedy, even if you're as disturbed as the people you've seen on this stage tonight. It's easy to be funny. All you do is...
Now, here's a man, I've been his shrink for 17 years. We shared a lot of laughter, we shared a lot of tears. Now he says he's healthy, says his therapy is through, says he's moving on. Well, I got a word for you. I say, hey, 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 that's my word for him. I say, hey, 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 listen to me, Jim. I have got a mortgage, leased a BMW. I got a wife who's like a refugee from taming of the shrew. So you may say you're healthy, no ifs or ands or buts, but if you think you're getting out of here, well, buddy, you're nuts. Hit the couch. Come on, come on, come on. Hit the couch. Come on, come on, come on. Hit the couch. Hit the.
You've got mail.
Who could it be? Tom Cruise? Does nothing for me. Brad Pitt? I'm blonde enough for the both of us. I've got mail, and oh, what a mail. The man is not a movie star fighting duels, wearing tights. He doesn't have to go that far, 'cause he takes megabytes. I open my windows, I'm tempting the fates, 'cause I crave to be the slave of Bill Gates. He put the V in millionaire. You better have a lot of ROM and RAM, baby. Microsoft? Wanna bet?
And the winner is... And this year's favorite is...
Chris Rock in Chris Rock Bigger and Blacker.
You know, 3 years ago, I did an HBO special called Bring the Pain. And after that special, I won 2 Emmy Awards, a Grammy. I got my own television show, a book deal. I was on Oprah Winfrey, 60 Minutes. I hosted the MTV Music Awards. I was on the cover of Rolling Stone and Vibe magazine. But you know what? I was not nominated for an American Comedy Award. Forget winning, I wasn't even nominated. So when I found out that I was nominated and that I actually won the American Comedy Award for Funniest Male Performer, I said, there's no way in the world I'm showing up to that award show. So I want to thank everybody who voted for me this time and just kiss my black ass.
The award I'm about to present goes to a man who's more than a talented performer. There's a showbiz term, top banana, second banana. Well, this man's the whole bunch because he's got lots of appeal.
I don't know what to say, Betty. I'm speechless.
He isn't.
You mean he talks?
Yes. Just press his banana.
And that makes him talk?
Certainly, wouldn't you?
Oh, thank you very much, Ed. Yes, I am the world's first talking award, and thank you very much for selecting me. What time do we go home, Eddie?
No, I don't want to seem ungrateful.
I can see that, of course not. I'm just not another pretty fruit here, you know that. I mean, I'm not like an Emmy or an Oscar. I mean, I could be valuable in your house. You got a little lean to your house. I could actually straighten it out for you. You know what I mean? So what do you say we hit the road?
No, I don't think so. It won't work out.
Well, just a minute, Ed. Hold it here. Just a moment here.
Wait a minute. Maybe we could work something out.
I would certainly hope
I could use a doorstop.
Oh, great. Well, thank you very much, and you're going to appreciate this because I'm in great shape just to feel that.
Boy, you really are. How do you stay in such great condition?
Exercise, Eddie boy. Exercise. As a matter of fact, I'll show you every time I get up in the morning, I'll do these for you, and then you won't have to do them yourself. You just get down there and hit the dogs and calls like that. And around the line like this.
Let me just take a minute and thank the little people.
Oh, great.
I get this.
Right.
Now follow me.
Right. I don't think so.
Comedian is the best job there is. You spend all day observing your fellow human beings, and then at night you go somewhere and tell them what worthless people they are. And you get paid for it and you win an award. It's a great universe. I hope it goes on forever. So let me thank a few people who have shared that universe. This is, first of all, my mother, who did try to discourage me from going in this direction, thereby providing me with all the necessary incentive. I'm sorry I don't have any funny lines about the managers, but I was doing a lot of drugs, and I don't remember very much from that. Thanks to the comedy writers and the comedians who make life so good for everyone. And that's all I'm going to say. I got to get home, get on eBay, and see what they're getting for these things. Thank you very much.
Coming up.
I'm happily married, and may God paralyze me if I would cheat on my wife.
When we return to the best of the American Comedy Awards.
I have written this little speech I would like to give to you right now. I've heard it myself. I don't care for it.
Oh, look. That's so cool. Wow. Thank you so much. It's so big, so heavy and lovely.
I just had to. You missed.
Every year, the American Comedy Awards honors a writer, director, or producer for his or her contributions to the world of comedy. I mean, where would we be without them? They're the ones we blame when it doesn't go well. Tonight, we're blaming Rob Reiner. I've always loved Rob Reiner's films, but there's been one thing missing in all of them. Me.
Come and listen to a story about a man named Jed. A poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed, and then one day he was shooting at some food, and up from the barrel came a golden crude. Oil, that is, black gold. So they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly Hills, that is, swimming pools, movie stars, thank you very much.
Without question, this is the most boring evening I've ever spent in my entire life. I don't give a crap about Jim Burrows. I never liked him, personally. I never liked him. The only thing that saves him, he's a Jew, and I need him in case the Nazis come back. I need a little help. Anyway, it's great to fix your dress, lady. You're over 40. I'll tell you this, though. It's a woman sitting there like I'm going to make a move, for crying out loud. I'm happily married, and may God paralyze me if I would cheat on my wife. I must say, though, as I look around the room, I now realize that I'm the biggest name here. You don't have to applaud. For the money I'm getting, I'm a hit.
I want to thank my children, Daisy, Max, and Jenny, who keep me honest by saying things like, Dad, you drive like a dick.
It's very important to me, this award, because I've always looked at my characters with a sense of humor, and my biggest joy is probably anticipating the possibility of making you laugh through my characters. So this award proves that I've done my job, so I thank you.
I'm here tonight to present the Creative Achievement Award to one of my true heroes, Rodney Dangerfield. Most people don't know this about him, but Rodney is a very sweet and generous man. We're talking about a guy who has dozens of people walk up to him every day of his life and say, "Hey, Rodney, I'll give you some respect." And not once has he cold-cocked anyone. That alone is an incredible achievement. I know, because apparently I'm smoking.
I think the comedian is the most serious man in the world because he must know his fellow man so well that he can mime and imitate him without hating him completely. And they're the most serious men because they're as dedicated as the most monastic monk. And I thank each and every one of you for allowing me for 66 years to try and make you laugh. Because it's a lot of fun to try and make people laugh, because regardless of what your heartache might have been, while laughing for a few seconds, you've forgotten about it. I thank each and every one of you, the people listening, the audience, members of my profession. I'll say good night, and may God bless. Thank you.